Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King Phillip, and let's talk about raising Kanan, man. So I've been meaning to do like episode by episode thing, man. I always get, I don't know, man. I just never do it, and I had this idea on doing shorts about every episode. I think I'm gonna end up doing that when I get some time after moving and everything. But I just said I'd catch up with you guys after the season. So here we are. Season 3 is in the books. Another great season, as I've always said. Damn, did I do a season review for season 2? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, so as I'm saying now, if I haven't always said, this show is the best show out of all the power books. I mean, well, not power books, but out of all the power shows, which includes the power books. I think Power Book 2, Power Book 3, whatever that Tommy show is, the one with Tyreek, whatever. Like, this one is the best. The reason I say it's the best is everything about this show is good. Now, they have some bad moments. I ain't gonna say some bad moments, but some not so great moments. And one of the moments that I feel like, which should have been like one of the best moments of this season finale, kind of left me with some simple questions. You know what I'm saying? Things I haven't seen happen in this show that leave you like, why they do that? But anyway, this show, man, from the acting to the script writing to the way that they set up shots, the aesthetic of the film, like everything about this, like especially, and it might be because it's a timepiece type thing. Like when you're doing timepieces and you do the timepieces kind of correct, it works better. Like setting it in the 80s with all the 80s clothes, the whole hairstyle with Rock and all that, like it works. And that Lexus Marvin be pushing, him and his brother, but the one Marvin be pushing, mean, dog, is mean without the tent. But anyway, all right, so season overall, love it. The maturation of Kanan, I guess you could say that. The maturation of Kanan, the maturation of Marvin. Shit, Rock even grew. Maybe that was the overall arcing theme of the season. The baby bro, I forgot his name, but and I probably won't know a lot of these people's names, so I'll just say the actors or try to refer to them as who they are in another movie or something to get you to remember. But anyway, but the younger brother, everybody, it seemed like everybody had a maturing this season. Omar Epps' character, he might have matured, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like the season overall was great. Seeing everybody go through those things. You know, Rock actually left the dope game. That's crazy. Then she had to come back. Well, she didn't even have to come back. She just felt like she needed to come back because the police was fucking with her. Like, that's crazy. But she did. You know what I'm saying? But the surprising thing about what she did was actually leave. And Kanan never believed it. And hopefully, after what happens in the season finale, it brings him back to understand, like, my mom, well, nah, that's not true, because it might be true, because I was getting confused about what happened first or last in this episode, but I'll come back to that later. But hopefully, man, this brings him back in hopes that Rock got her mind right first and not use her son as a weapon. But then two, Kanan realized that, yeah, my mama, you know what I'm saying, she actually did try to get herself together, man, but, you know, circumstances came around and she had to get back out here. So I don't know, but the season overall, man, seeing everybody's growth, seeing these issues, like Kanan trying to step out on his own, him flipping out on Famous, and that shit kind of pissed me off throughout the season. I'm like, damn, why you do your boy like that? But I love that dynamic of how Famous played it. Like, he really came across like the friend, like, damn, you know what I'm saying, getting the bad end of the stick with his homeboy, and then getting out here doing some wild, dumb stuff and getting caught up in it. Like, every character in this show works well, man. Like, it's like Power had its moments when it first started, then it started getting kind of silly and goofy with the extra nonsense. They always having to pay back a plug, and you know what I'm saying, it just got ridiculous. This story just felt fresh and new, man, and it's the best. Anyway, so let's just go by each character, man. Probably by this the season play out. Kanan, love his maturation and trying to stand up, take his life in his own hands and get out in the streets. Marvin, his growth through learning how to be there for his daughter, wanting the best for his daughter, finding that through a self-help group and befriending a snitch that helped him get his shit together, but at the same time, he getting snitched on. That's another thing. Little baby boy was going through it once he, I can't remember. I think so they killed the old boy in the second season that he was flipping out about, and he's still going through it. He can't cope. He ended up going to tell. He went to go tell of what happened, and then ended up having to kill the lady because she went to the police station. Like, what were you thinking, brother? That was crazy. But seeing him end up in a, trying to get himself together, Rock tried to set him up. That was a good look. Marvin. I already said Marvin. Baby boy. Who else? Rock. Seeing Rock, just be so mean-hearted. Well, mean-hearted. Cold-hearted, you know what I'm saying? Just out here, just, hey man, just make it. Hey, she understand. Hey, she can't sit around and play. She got to get stuff done. She ain't got time to whine or cry. Is that bars? Maybe. But she ain't got time to whine. She ain't got time to cry. Like, if you in her way, man, just move. And then she done smoked the old girl from the shop. Oh man, you seen that coming, man. That old girl been asking for it. But yeah, seeing her come around, man, and understand how baby brother kind of, needed her in his life. You know what I mean? Like, he looked up to it was and going to the last episode, that part where she's finding out that her baby brother really looked up to him like that. I mean, looked up to her like that. Like, that was moving, man. That was touching, man. You know what I'm saying? I like the way she played it off. She didn't know how to take it. She knew it was real though. Yeah, that was dope. Omar Epps' character, just another cog in the wheel to try to help cover up stuff. I kind of seen his end coming, man. Well, the title should say spoilers, so you already know. But yeah, I kind of seen his end, his storyline kind of coming to an end, man. He was just caught up in too much stuff. Like, I'm glad they, I don't feel like I should have to want his character to leave, or it's not that I wanted his character to go, but I'm so glad they chose this route, which was the more logical, to go ahead and kill him, so that police investigation that they had going on him can just be dead. Because if they don't, you got a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, like, how in the world he gonna get out of that? Then you're gonna have to do something that's just totally crazy and illogical, you know what I mean, something that you would expect probably on the Power Show. But yeah, like, it wouldn't have made no sense. Like, so he just had to go because the police too close, they know too much. Like, he a key witness. So yeah, you had to go in and kill him, man. It just had to be a tough decision. And I think I seen a review where I think it was Mark Dark. And Mark Dark, man, y'all quit posting them damn spoilers in your thumbnail, dog. Jesus. But anyway, but I think, like he was saying, Rock told him, you can sit this one out, and he chose not to. But that was kind of a little on the head too, you know what I'm saying, just him just being so defiant to want to go. But one thing that tripped me out about seeing that scene when Rock kills Omar Epps' character, the detective, kind of, it felt like a lasting warning to Kanan before she killed him, when he looked at him and said, you see this shit? Like, trying to get him to understand, like, bro, like, I mean, even though it seemed like he just kind of playing it down almost, but it felt like maybe him talking to Kanan, like, hey man, watch your back, cause your mama, you know what I'm saying? Like, your mama on that shit, but at the same time, I feel like she done had changed her heart, so maybe that's not it. But man, I just go to the season finale. But yeah, season finale, man, great season finale, great way to end it. The Rock dodging the pull-up assassination attempt, Tupac style. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that was dope. Seeing the introduction of Snap and Pop, I think that's their name. Like, old dude, man, I swear to God, man, he remind me of my Uncle Haley, man. Rest in peace. But he got the whole imagery, man, and talk just like him too, man, with the shades. Hey, he remind me of my Uncle Haley. But yeah, their characters were kind of dope too. Man, I really like Ronnie, even though he killed Unique. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you know, if you seen my short about it, that shit was wild. But Ronnie, man, like, he was an interesting character. It's just, I felt like I really wanted to know his backstory. Tell me what, they need to do that one day, man. Like, just somehow give us a backstory on Ronnie or something, because for him to be Unique's brother and seemingly older brother, and seeing his temperament, like, he don't play no games, and I don't know if that was penitentiary stuff or not, but Ronnie didn't play, bro. Like, he was straight up and down. He was like a menace, silently. Like, I seen a post by a guy named Fred on Facebook, and it was a picture side by side of Ronnie and Michael Myers, and I was just like, man, I think the caption said, "What's the difference between these two?" And I was just like, man, Ronnie ain't nothing but another Michael Myers within the multiverse, dog. Like, that's all he is. He got the same demeanor, like all that, bro. He just ain't got mask and blue dickies. But yeah, his character was great for the show. And just, you know, within the final episode, I called it when I saw it, because it threw me off at first. So, you know, in the episode when Kanan gets kidnapped, and Rock and Omar Epps' characters finally show up to go get him, and Ronnie and Kanan try to throw it out there like it's all been set up by Kanan to lure them there or whatever the hell. I was like, no, I think Kanan finna get ready to double cross Ronnie, and it happened. And I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I call that. But I'll say this. So back to Ronnie killing Unique. I don't remember what I said in that video, but I kind of felt like he went dead anyway. And like they always said on this show, you know what I'm saying, ain't nobody dead till the body pop up. So it's like a running thing. So I felt like that, right? But then I was just like, I don't know, dog. I don't know. You know, then Joey Badass get out here posting up his tweet about, you know, he can't do the show no more because it shows. But I ain't gonna lie, and this ain't no knock to Joey Badass. I would love to work with you, blah, blah, blah. Because I fucks with your music. But I was just like, Joey ain't been on tour like that, dog. Like, and that ain't no knock, because it's like most guys who do music and movies, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff is scheduled off time, so you ain't got to worry about trying to your schedules clashing between your shows and doing the show for the movie. Well, you know, basically recording for the show and then going to perform your music. Like, all that gets scheduled, you know what I mean? Nothing should really kind of clash with that. So I was like, and then I was like, and this is why I was like, ain't nobody got him like that, because I was like, the only other way that happens is if you just book heavy. But most guys probably going like a 3 month, 4 month, maybe even 6 month. I might be stretching that, but probably like a 3-4 month tour, something like that. Like, ain't nobody touring that much. You got a gap somewhere. And I was like, but what do I know? I don't know. And then come to find out, it was all the rules he was playing into the lie. Well, to hiding the fact that he's coming back in the show. But I like that though, because you don't, you know, that's one thing I think Marvel's missing at this point. Like, quit letting us know who gonna survive and all that, man. Don't even tell us what the next movie gonna be. Just pop it up, bro, like out of nowhere, so people can be like, oh man, so they did do another one, blah blah blah. Because if I know you coming back, it take away from the death, so it don't matter. But yeah, so I didn't really know, but then everything fucking leaked. I wish it didn't leak, man. It would have had probably a better. It probably would have been better, man. Made the episode that much better. Because that's what I'll say, man. Like, I think the only thing that I didn't like about the episode was the thing that was supposed to be the best thing about the episode, and that was Unique coming back. Now, the only reason it bothered me, because I'm glad he back, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, I did. The other reason why I think he was dead, because when Ronnie threw him down the hill, he wasn't in the body bag. So I was like, if he ain't put him in the body bag and then throw him down the hill in the body bag, he ain't dead, because he would have been suffocated in that bag or whatever. He can't get out, right? But yeah, that's what kind of led me to that. But anyway, seeing him come back, it's okay that he's back, but the problem is, how in the hell is, not only is he back, I can get that you like fought, you fought for your life, you kicking, screaming, you got, you hard to kill like Michael Myers, whatever, you Ronnie brother. But at the same time, bro, like why are you, how do you just decide to show up at that moment? Were you there helping Kanan set this up? Like, where did you come from? Like, you just came out of nowhere, no explanation. Yeah, like, what was that? This is my thing. If they don't make that shit make sense, that was like the worst way you could have introduced him back into the show to show that he's still alive. Like, that was terrible. It don't make no sense. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. But it don't make no sense. I can't make it make sense. Like, the best thing they probably could have did was like show him off somewhere where he's been getting rehabilitated somewhere and showing that he's still alive for next season. That would have been dope. But to sit there and show him just show up like that, it don't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. Like, you just come out of nowhere, out of the fucking shadows after everybody dead. Like, I don't know. How did nobody know you was there? Why were you there? How did you know to be there? It don't make sense. But outside of that, the episode was still good. Raising Kanan is still a top 10 show out here. I'm trying to preach to the world out here, man. That show right there is for everything that people wanted Power to be. Another black, gritty crime drama, street drama, whatever. Drugs, guns, gangs, blah, 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 pow, pow. Nigga, Raising Kanan is that. It's like The Wire. The sad part is, the end story ain't that damn good when you get to watching it on Power. Like, seeing Kanan with Ghost and the white dude, Tommy, ain't like watching Kanan growing up. Like, it's just way better, man. It's just way better. It's crazy, man. But yeah, man, I love the season, man. Y'all keep doing your thing. 50 Cent, all the actors. Hey, man, salute. Love the show, man. Love the show. Make the rest of the shows like this. I don't know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's the same people, I don't know what y'all doing different besides the look of the show. And maybe y'all just got better actors on this show or something different. I mean, I don't know. But anyway, man, if y'all like the season, the show, the final episode, whatever, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Holla at y'all later. Peace.